So, hey guys, welcome. So today's video is about no distraction. Well, League is a game where you need to make smarter decisions than the enemy. It's an esport computer game where the biggest power comes from your brain. So naturally, if we want the best performance, we need the best brain power. Raw brain power is one thing, but an even bigger threat to your raw brain power is wasting it on things that don't help you reach your goal, destroying the enemy nexus. So you can see that an easy way to increase your brain power is simply by not letting it go to waste through distraction. You have a limited amount of brain memory and you have to be thoughtful on the things that you spend it on. So what are big distractions in League of Legends? Well, the chat is a big offender. We all know how the chat can play a big part in tilt and making you play even worse. For this reason, a lot of players recommend you to use the command mute all. This way you are not exposed to the foul thoughts of your toxic teammates. You have an easier time to keep your focus and emotions calm and collected. But important to know is that the chat doesn't have to be toxic to be distracting. Even if you're not being tilted by it, it can still take valuable focus away from you. Focus that you could use to think about your next winning move. And not to even mention if you use your valuable time to type back to the teammate who probably won't listen to you and you're just wasting time typing while you could be thinking and playing. So for that, when you see a teammate writing essays in chat and not contributing anything valuable, don't be afraid to just mute the guy if needed. Remember, the goal here is to remove as much distraction from you as possible. Now you might wonder, but what if the teammate has some valuable information to share? Well, 90% of the things that you want to communicate in League of Legends can be done by the use of smart pings. The scenarios where you need to communicate very coordinative strategies are very few and they happen even less in the lower elo that you get. So yeah, be aware of how distractive the chat can get and make sure that you know what to do to minimize that distraction. Now, second on our list are our distractions on our PC. Do you have a browser open with multiple tabs? Are you alt-tabbing in loading screen, or even worse, every time you die? Do you have your phone next to you that is buzzing you with notifications from socials? Yeah, you might want to be aware of how much distraction there is actually around you. Because if you really want the best gameplay possible, you really need 100% of your focus for League. Every second that you spend doing something else is a second that you could be using to think of how you can win the game. The loading screen is presenting you with valuable information that you can already plan ahead on it. You know what the lanes are, you know who the enemy is, and from that you can decide, okay, where should I gank or how should I play? So the more you think about these kind of things during the loading screen, the less you have to think about it during actual gameplay. Yeah, and not to even mention if you are distracted during every death, because the game keeps on going and you could be watching where the enemy is going, what their plan is, and plan to counter that once you are back alive again. Now, the third on our list are in real life distractions. You want to make sure that once you queue up for League of Legends, you have no other distractions around you. You are sure that you can spend the next 45 minutes playing solely League and having a full focus on it. So no other plans, you don't have to go to the toilet, you already have your drinks and snacks, and you are ready to play the game from start to finish. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys are now more aware of all the distraction that is around you, and that if you are serious about climbing, you have to minimize the distraction as much as possible. So to recap, you want to minimize the distraction in game, you want to minimize the distraction around you on your computer and on your phone, and you want to make sure that you have no other things hanging around your head in real life so that you can fully focus on playing the League game from start to finish. Well, that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys liked the video and learned a thing or two. I hope you are now more aware of how damaging distraction can be and how you can use that to become a better player. And I will see you guys next time. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time.